So let's start with a short demo. First of all, our source video will be this video. As you can see, it's an airplane taking off, and we would like to track this airplane. Of course, you can send me an email. I will send you this video file so you can get the same results. This will be our code, a very short code. I will explain the code during typing it. And let's run it, and we can see the result. We would like to track the airplane, meaning we would like to detect each of the frames and give an ID for each detected airplane. And this ID here, you can see this is airplane number 1. We are going to follow the same ID with the same airplane. Here there are more airplanes on the ground. Each one is detected with the same ID. So basically this is our final result. So let's start with the installation. So this is the installation part. As always, I will leave a link in the video description to my blog post and also for this code. A very short installation. First of all, you have to install create a Conda environment. I name it YOLO11 Torch 295. Of course, you can choose your own custom name, and it will be based on Python 3.11. After activating this new Conda environment, you have to install a PyTorch. PyTorch installation is really depend on your GPU card and with the CUDA software. If you don't have a GPU card, you can also install it with CPU. Just follow the commands. This is the command for CUDA 12.8. If you will go to the PyTorch website and choose this version, you can find the command for installation for several CUDA versions and also for CPU PyTorch version. And after that, you should install these 4 libraries. Please choose the exact version so you will get the same results. I tested that everything here work with each other. So basically this is the installation part, and let's continue to the coding part. So let's create a new Python file. Let's name it how to track objects airplane takeoff. We will start with to import the necessary libraries, OpenCV for the video handle, Supervision for annotation, and Ultralytics for the YOLO model. We will initialize the standard YOLO objects from the Ultralytics library, and let's specify the YOLO11L, L for large. Now we should define the source video. So this is our video, the airplane video. Next, we initialize the box annotator to draw bounding box around detected objects. We also want to display a label for each tracked object, so we initialize the label annotator for this purpose. Then the core of this tutorial is tracking, and to link these detections across time we need a tracker, so we will initialize the ByteTrack object, which is highly effective and accurate for tracking. Now we start the while loop in order to run frame by frame. And next, this is the model.track function is designed for this purpose, and this will give us the ability to track the objects frame by frame. Then the raw results from the Ultralytics model are not immediately compatible with Supervision tools, so we use the convenient helper function from Ultralytics to convert those results to Supervision native detection object. Now we apply our tracker and this update with detections. We are passing the raw detections from YOLO, and this tracker will assign or maintain the unique IDs for each object passed to their movement history. And now we build the labels for the annotations, and now we can visualize the result. We will create a copy of our original frame, which will store in the annotate frame. First, we call the annotate method of our box annotator, passing this frame copy and our list of current detection, and this will draw the bounded box on our copy frame. Then we will use the label annotator to add the label into our annotated frame, and after that we just need to display the result using the IMShow function, and this will give us the ability to display all the frames as a one video file and with the tracked objects. So let's run the code, run Python. Oh, I can see I have a problem here, it's not being tracked. Let's close it by pressing Q. I can see the problem. We have to extract the first element, so let's add 0 here and let's run it again. So now, as you can see, we have object number 1 and it's well tracked. Here there are more airplanes, number 2, 4, 7, 5, so it's also tracking more airplanes, and of course our first airplane is tracked as object number 1. So that's it. Basically, as always, I will leave a link to my code in the video description. Thank you and bye bye.